Hello? Tim, can you hear me? If you can hear me, hello? There. Can you see me? Can you see the screen? Hopefully. Hopefully everything's going okay. I've had nothing but trouble with streaming lately. I don't know what's going on. Hey. Hi, Andy. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Well, let's see. What are we going to do today? Looks like I got straw to pick up. Hey, Binks. Andy, give me a sound check, will you, please? Thank you, Tim. Coda, great, thank you. All right, well, I got a couple surprises for you on my birthday. It's Revelation Day. I'm going to do something that I said I would never, ever, ever do. And I'm going to start out slow, and I'm going to send you a picture of my wife and I on last year's wedding anniversary. So this picture's a year old. There you go. Burn that in your memory. And so that's it. That's me. Enough of that. And then for the second surprise on my birthday, there we go. I said I would never do a face cam. It's my birthday. And I hope you can see it. I don't know. I've never done this before, so. Anyway, there you go. We're going to get to farming today. And without the headphones, I do have a full head of hair still. It's a little gray. It wasn't last year. Well, the beard was. The beard's been gray for, I don't know, last 10 years. Anyway, there you go. No, believe me, I'm not. Well, you can see it's live. And you guys know James Bond, Pierce Brosnan? He beat me to 70 by 30 days. His birthday is May 16th and mine is June 15th. So he's exactly a month older than me. I've seen pictures of him. He's got wrinkles and liver spots, and so I'm doing better. All right, let's get on with this. I'm not used to this, so we'll have to get used to this. I can't remember what I was doing. Oh, I'm harvesting, so we'll get back to that. So the new equipment that I got is the lighting system. It's quite expensive. I didn't go all out on it. I only got one light. Most people have at least two or three, but I'm sufficing with one. The less you can see of me, the better, believe it. Yeah, Coda, I appreciate that. That's what you want to. That's what you want to hear on your birthday, is that you look younger than you are. I always have, though. That's why I initially grew my beard. If you see the picture that I've got for my logo on my page, I was about 30 when that picture was taken. Do I ever know? Hey, Craig, no, I don't. Horse farmer, thank you. Appreciate it. Anybody remember where that field was that I was harvesting? I'm lost. Is it over here? Yeah. Well, Andy will attest to this. He knows. I've had over the years people ask me why I didn't do a face cam, and I said, don't worry about it because it's never going to happen. But I'm 70 now, and my page is pretty much dead. So what have I got to lose? I never did it before because I thought I'd be discriminated against because I'm old fart. Anthony, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Yeah, I've got to get used to this. Now, Carol bought me lunch, so I came back with a Mellow Yellow from Wendy's. I didn't have time to go out for a big dinner, so we just went to Wendy's. But it's interesting because I have this green screen thing going, so you can't see my soda. You can see the logo on the cup, kind of, but you can't see it because it's greenish. The drink is green. You can see a little bit of it. Pretty funny. But you can see my hands and everything, so pretty interesting. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate that. Thank you, Tony, Anthony. All right, now let's see. I need the quicker picker upper. Where'd I leave it? I don't know what's in the air today, but man, I got a froggy throat. Excuse me. Normally I would knock that off, but I got the camera going now. Don't forget the straw. I already did, Tim. I already forgot it. I forgot it last week. Okay, there's the quicker picker upper. I've got the baler hooked to it. I really don't see any need for baling the straw, so I don't think I'm going to. Let me hook up to the baler, or unhook from the baler, and just take the... Oh, I don't need this. I need the quicker picker upper. Where's it at? All right, let's grab this guy, and we'll go hook up to it. I'm all shook up today because I'm nervous. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing? Glad to see you here, buddy. Yeah, one good thing about the lighting system, it's all LED, so it's not hot. That's all I need is more heat in here. Let's see. Oh, there it is. I'm confused. I got myself all confused now. So I have been recording using the camera, the face cam. I've been recording for about a week and a half now, but you haven't seen any of the videos yet because I think I had 11 videos of Red Dead already recorded. On the 12th one, I think, is when I started using the face cam, and now I've got about 20 videos made, and each one's a little bit different because I didn't know how to use the damn thing. And at first, I didn't know anything about this green screen thing, so I wasn't using that, and I still am not. This is not a green screen. This thing right here that hides the background. This is a program from NVIDIA that takes the background out, and it works like a green screen without the green screen. So there's a whole room behind me, and you'll see it if you start watching, I think, Red Dead as of episode 12, I think, and you'll see I've got some things beside me here, like Lord of the Rings book and a Fallout 4 lunchbox and some stuff that's piled behind me. You'll see it. And then I decided that I wanted this better because it's just me. With this green screen thing, it's just me. There's nothing behind. There's no lights or curtains behind me or anything like that. So this works out pretty good. It took me a week to get it all figured out, though. So each video is a little bit different angle on the camera, a little bit different on the lighting, all that kind of stuff. What am I doing? Oh, I'm just so confused today. All right, I gotta stop. I'm showing my age. I'm confused. Do I have a confused look on my face? Probably. All right, here we go. I gotta forget about the camera. That's what I'm not used to. Just forget about the camera and just play the game. So I'm gonna rely on you guys that if I start picking my nose or do something stupid because I forgot the camera's on, tell me, okay? Right, I'm having trouble because the chat. I'm missing the chat. I can't see the chat because my microphone's in the way. And there's my microphone, but it's right in the way of the chat. I have to look over it. Let me see if I can adjust that any. As long as I don't sneeze. I can't guarantee that. All right, there. That I just moved it up a little bit. Maybe I'll be able to see it better. Andy. Andy, are you a priest? Can you bless me? You bale your straw? Yeah, I could, but I don't know if it does any good. Do you make more money on it? I doubt it. Get the Hat Factory? I have the Hat Factory. I don't think I put it in yet. One thing about this map, it's kind of a small map. There's not a lot of room for extra stuff, and so I'm going to have to find a place to put it. Now, fortunately, that particular production house is very small, so I might be able to put it up where I've got my store. See that see that silo at the end of the other, here I'm pointing, at the end of that, field over there, there's a silo. There's a little bit of room there. So I've got a little bit of room here that I can put things, and I might have to use that. So the chat, my chat is right to the left of me on another monitor. So when I look at it, I'm looking at the camera pretty much. The camera's right over the chat. So when you see me looking at the camera, I'm reading the chat. Well, I may be reading the chat. That's better than normal. Normally I just ignore it. Nightwolf, hello, thank you. I appreciate it. Not too old. Well, see, that's the big debate today. That's why I saved it for my birthday. I want you to know where it was coming from. That, you know, if I'm getting too old and decrepit to do this. Can you at least see the straw? Yeah, you can see the straw. All right. It doesn't show up from the green screen. Kind of. Maybe. If I put it in front of my face, I'll look like Wendy. Right there. That's better looking, isn't it? Hey, you want to see some marketing that makes sense to me? Some of the marketing just slaps you in the face. With Wendy's, they got a picture of his daughter, who runs the business now, because he died many years ago. Anyway, if you look at her necklace, the necklace, if you look at it, it looks like it spells mom, but it's not real clear that it spells mom, but it does. That's good marketing. It's subtle. It's not slapping you in the face. You know what the worst thing about face cams are? I've been on channels where I've watched people for a number of years, and then they show their face and you think, oh, that's not them. That doesn't look anything like I thought they would look like. So that's one of the reasons why I never want to do face cam. People are going to say, that isn't you. Well, especially when over the years, and again, people that have been with me for a while have heard it. They've heard it a lot, where somebody during the stream or during the recording is at, how old are you? And I've always said, how old do you think I am? And they'll say something about like 35, 30. And I'll just say, yeah, that's about right. And I had some people say, how could you say that? Because it isn't right. And I said, well, because I just assume they're looking at the picture of me down below, and I was 30 then. So I'm just assuming that's why they think I'm 30, is they're looking at that picture. So I wasn't lying. That's what I looked like when I was 30. So I fudge a little bit. Can't hide it now, it's too late. unless I delete this live stream when I'm done. No, Carol, that's one of the reasons why she's happy with what I do. Because she said the same thing. She said that, especially when I started doing flight sim, because she came in and saw how much I had to study. I mean, I had to study altitudes and air pressure and on and on and on, wind, weather. You have to learn how to fly those jumbo jets. There's a million buttons and bells and whistles to do, and you got to know what they do. And so I'd get ready for a flight, and it would take me sometimes 45 minutes to an hour just to get the plane ready with all the stuff you have to take into consideration. And she said, my God, you know, you're keeping your brain sharp by having to study like that. I said, probably. But I was laughing because you said, what was it, a couple of live streams ago, you said something about me being younger than you thought. And I just laughed. I said, I bet I'm not. I bet I'm older. That's happened a lot over the years where I've been on live chats and people have said, oh yeah, I'm an old fart. And then you find out they're in their late 30s or early 40s. And I think, you're not an old fart. Not yet. I'll tell you when you get there, because I haven't got there yet. I don't feel like an old fart. I'm starting to notice it. I'm starting to notice my voice is a little different. Now, you can't judge it from like today because there's crap out in the air. There's pollen and shit out, and it's in my throat. Yeah, like Andy said, he guessed. Yeah, see, I was 60 when I started doing this. I retired at 60. And as a matter of fact, I think the one of the first videos I made was on my birthday, right after I retired, or close to it. Let's see, I don't think I got anything more to pick up, so let's take this guy back to the barn. Hang up his wheels. For now, anyway. What the hell is that? Sounds like somebody spanking the dog. Wait, that's my job. All right, let's go check the green. I didn't actually start feeling that I was getting too old to play video games till this last year. This last year, I could tell my voice wasn't as strong as it used to be. And I've usually been pretty sharp on being witty, you know, and spontaneous. When somebody would say something and I'd say something funny and it just came like that. It's not coming anymore. I have to think about things now. And I didn't used to have to do that. It's been about a year. And I kept thinking, I'm getting confused. You retired twice? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I tell you, about 5 years, for 5 years after I retired, I would get letters 2-3 times a year asking if I wanted to come back. I mentioned when I retired, I said, everybody that had any kind of knowledge about our business or experience at all was retiring. And I said, these young people ain't gonna know how to run this place. And I was right. You know, they were begging us to come back, even part-time. And I worked for the government, so they even said, look, we'll make it so you don't have to worry about your Social Security. You can get full Social Security and full pay. We can make that happen. And I said, no, thank you. I retired for a reason. All right, let's see. What am I doing here? Let's see if I can change that. There we go. Hit the right button. Craig, yeah, I started, I think I retired in 2013, and I started playing Farm Sim 13. That was my first videos, was Farm Sim 13. I'm gonna have to be careful now when soup du jour time comes around, because you're gonna be able to actually see what I'm drinking. Well, maybe not, because you know that koozie I'm always bragging about?
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Andy. This is that koozie right here that I'm always talking about. It's a thermos, solid steel, stainless steel. So if I put a soda in there, you're not gonna be able to see what it is. So I can still lie, say I've got a Mountain Dew when I'm drinking a 7-Up. You won't know. Not that I ever lie. It's beer time. Andy, it's beer time always somewhere. It's always beer time somewhere. Okay, so here's the test. Remember I told you that the live stream on my birthday was going to be a telling thing? Am I going to slow down? Am I going to quit? Is everybody going to leave me because they've seen my face now? So the next live stream, if I only get 2 people, I'll know that the camcorder was a mistake. All right. What else should I be doing? I don't remember. Let me put my speed boots on. And uh-oh, that's water. What was I doing? I'm lost. Jesus. Slow down. Okay, this one's ready to work. Oh, I've got corn. It's still growing. Okay. I don't own that field. I got canola that's not ready on 19. 20 we already did. 21 I'm doing now. I don't own 22. Look how big 22 is. Good Lord. I wonder what that sells for. And then I have the grass. Okay, so I've only got 2 fields left, the cornfield and the canola field. All right. Okay, so let me speed time up a little bit because this isn't ready. It's growing, but let's see if it'll catch up here. Let's see if the corn's ready. Do a little at a time here. Squeaky straw. Okay, what is that? I hate that. fluffiness. That's me, Fluffy. First time I watched your Let's Play Farm Simulator was Spectacle Island. Yeah, I remember. That's Alien Jim again. Spectacle Island was an Alien Jim. Same guy that does No Man's Land. All right. What field is that? 20? When did I miss that? All right, so let's get, what are we using here? Johnny Deere. Oh, Johnny Deere. I guess I could probably just take this to the farm and just empty it, not go to the truck. Let's try that. 2015, probably. That sounds about right. You're not going to believe this, but I started yesterday playing Minecraft again. I got the new PC, and I haven't brought very many games over to it. So I thought, I wonder what I'm going to play and what I'm not going to play. Because some of the stuff that I had on the old PC, I'm not ever going to play again. Well, never say never. Never, that's another one of those words that is absolute. So, and I looked at Minecraft and I thought, I wonder what's going on with Minecraft. So I looked it up and they've got a new version, of course. 1.20 just came out a couple days ago, and they've added a whole bunch of stuff to it. So I thought, well, let me load it up, see what it looks like. And I started playing it, and I played it last night for a couple hours, and then I got on it this morning and played for about 2-3 hours. And I thought, oh crap, am I getting back into Minecraft? All right, let me lower this thing. Am I on it? I'm not on it. Put the wheels down. Put it on the ground. Unhook from it. There's nothing in this. Let's close this up. I don't know why I'm doing that. I got canola to do. The reason I was doing it is I need, I don't think I bought a corn header. I don't think I did. Let's see. Corn header. Got the Johnny Deere. The Johnny Deere. Oh, Johnny Deere. Do I want a Johnny Deere? I don't know if I do. I might want the Diamond because it folds up. I don't think the John Deere's fold up. Okay, that's a 9 meter. What's the Deere? The Deere, the old Deere is 12.3 meters. I don't think it folds up, but it's bigger. How much corn am I going to do? You know what? The fields aren't very big on this farm. I might just get the other one because it folds up and it's easy to store. Let me think about it. What's this one? The Drago? The hell is that? That's a nasty looking one, isn't it? Let me look at that. Oh my God. That looks like it's got chainsaws on it. What the hell? Of course I do. I don't know what the difference is. Is it just yellow? Is it just paint? All right, I'm going to get this one too. And then I'll sell one when I get there. All right, I don't need to hook up to this. Let's go get that. Can't remember the first game I watched of yours, FS17 after the release. Could have been. It could have been. Chop the corn? That sounds like too much work. Yeah, the graphics are. You can improve them a little bit. I mean, I usually play with a shader and a texture pack. There's just something about building. You know, you can mine blocks and build with them. I don't know. It's kind of like Legos. Uh-oh, choo-choo train. Yeah, choo-choo train. Let me through. I've had trouble with trains. You guys know if you watched my my truck driving game. I had bad dreams about wrecking into trains and stuff. Okay, there's the ball field, so I think the dealer's up this way, I think. Yeah, there must be something in the air because my eyes are watering up today too. All right. Where'd the headers go? Did I not buy the headers or were they too expensive? Wait a minute. What's going on? It didn't buy it. Have I not got enough money? I'm broke. How'd that happen? I gotta sell something. What happened to all my money? The Drago looks good. All right, let's see what we got the most of. We got a lot of oats. I don't know what I'm gonna do with oats. Let's sell them. We'll sell the oats. I think. Oh, wait a minute. Can I use the oats to make cereal? What do you use for making cereal? Is it the oats? Let me stop that, because it might be the oats that you make cereal out of. Like, you know, Cheerios, oatmeal. So if that's the case, let's save the oats for now. I'll sell the soybeans. I don't have to sell much. I just need to buy a header. It was Lynn's truck. Somebody put Lynn's truck in a lake, and she couldn't find it because it was at the bottom of a lake. Scorpion did it. Lynn came in, and she was so proud of her truck that she bought. Had a special paint job on it. Did that make any money? 183,000. Is that enough? I hope so. Hell, it's just a corn header. Shouldn't cost that much money. Whoop. Wrong category. No, it wasn't Scorp's truck. It was Lynn's. Okay, let's try this again. Now I want the... wait a minute. That's not what I want. I'm on the wrong end of the spectrum. I want this one. Okay, and we wanted the special edition. Okay, there we go. So evidently I didn't buy the one I didn't want. And there it is. Sound like Britney Spears. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. All right, now the cornfield is over this way. Man, that was noisy. Hey, I can't see anything. Can you lower the seat? Oats for cereal. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, this is the this is the header that has the weight. It works on gravity, I think. All right, let's see. Let's unfold it. I think gravity brings stuff down. Let's see. Except for the ones in the middle. Oh, you gotta love it. I love this header. I don't even know if the corn finished. Did it finish? Whoops. Let's see. No, it's still growing. Doggone it. All right. Well, we're done with that other field, so let's run this into the next day again. 5 o'clock in the morning, and all's well. Corn should be ready now. Hey, hey, hey. Unfold the tool. I have to unfold the tool. No, not that. No! Put the corn header back down. Oh. Wrong control. There we go. And sing noisy. Being able to see won't improve my driving, that's right. That's really noisy, isn't it? Now, Carol said that, okay, so you're going to tell everybody your actual age. And I said, yes. And you're going to have a camera going so they can see you. And I said, yes. And then she said, they're still going to think you're lying. I said, why would they think I'm lying if they can see me? She says, because you don't look 70 years old. And you don't act like you're 70 years old. Well, I didn't act like I was 30 either. I acted like I was about 13. Okay, I got a little bit of grain left in this. So let's spill it, and then we'll go pick up the corn. Even the trees don't move. No, they're scared. The trees are scared. They're afraid to move. They know I'm going to run over them. Where's the girls today? I thought they'd be on. Maybe I scared them away. Well, here's the thing. I've had people over the years that will come up and they'll come onto some of my recordings and they say, man, you suck at this game. And my pat response, but I never say it, is that, yeah, if you were my age and you played the game this good, you know, let me know when you're 70 if you can play this game. Hey, Binks. Binks is playing peekaboo. I keep forgetting I got a sody over here. That straw is making a weird squeaky noise. So anyway, getting back to me, that sounded awful. I really seriously do need to know what I'm going to do. And, you know, I want your guys' input because it is getting harder to keep this stuff going for what little bit. I mean, even now, I'll look at, you know, the Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm making, and I'll see that I got 40 people that watch a video. And then I go watch some guy that doesn't know how to play the game and isn't very entertaining. You know, I say once in a while, but there's one guy in particular I've been watching. It's like I'm gonna go. I want to get on that horse over there. And I thought this guy's getting 200-300 views an episode of Red Dead, and I'm hardly getting 40, and I've got 5,000 subscribers, and they've got 198 subscribers, and they got 198 people watching their videos. It's like, what the hell? What can I do? I don't know what I can do. And is it still worth all the work I put in it? So I don't know what I'm going to do. Arner, hi, how are you? The corn is golden yellow. I'm harvesting it, isn't it? Yeah, this is field corn. This is not what sweet corn. Now, field corn is hard and you feed it to animals. That's why they call it feed corn. Sweet corn is the corn you eat, corn on the cob. And it doesn't get brown like this. It's green when it's harvested. The stalks are green, the ears are yellow. So this is not corn that people would eat. This is corn that would be fed to animals. Oh, you're talking about corn in the corn in the corn in the combine is golden yellow. Yeah. Popcorn. Popcorn is white. I don't know if it's white when you pop, before you pop it. I've had white. I've had yellow popping corn too, though. It's all white on the inside, I guess. All right, let's go look at the canola, see how it's doing, and then I've got to start plowing, I guess. Canola's still growing. Let's grab some equipment here. Where'd that tractor go I was using? There it is. Okay, we don't need this right now. Let's put this trailer away. Goes all over the kitchen. Fred! Hey, Fred. Well, we'll see. If this goes over okay, I'll keep using the camera, but it's kind of a novelty. I don't know if I like it or not, but it's kind of different. And it's been fun putting it together. And it cost me a lot of money. The lights are damn expensive. And you'll be able to tell the difference when if you're watching Red Dead. I started about a week and a half or 2 weeks ago doing the camera on my Red Dead videos, and I started out with no lights. All I had was a light that I had on my desk that had LED bulbs in it, and it set like this over the desk. And if you had on your desk, if you had papers, they would be underneath the light, right? So, the papers would be under the light, and the light would be up like this. Well, it's got a an arm on it that you can bend up. So I took the light and I bent it up like this, and I put it facing me. The LED lights were all around in an oval shape, on the lamp, and that worked okay. But it wasn't good enough. In the first few episodes that I did that, you'll notice a difference in the lights. And then I decided, well, okay, fine. If I'm going to do this, I'll throw 300-400 into some lighting. And so I bought one of those great big ring lights. So it's a great big ring, like a toilet bowl lid. And it's all full of LED lights. And then the camera goes right in the middle. Well, on my setup, I had to set it so far back because I didn't have any room to put it closer to me. So the camera is actually on the monitor in front of me, and the light sets about 2 or 3 feet behind it. But it's a lot brighter light, and this light that you see on me is only about 25% power. If I turn it 100% power, I look like we've got a white sheet on. It's so bright. So there's a little bit of experimentation been going on. My voice matches the way that you thought I looked. Well, that's good. Thought I was going to look like Santa Claus. I do look like Santa Claus. I can prove it. I've got a picture. I don't think it's on this PC though, so I can't show you. I'll find it. And the kids used to let my beard grow out at every holiday season, because my hair and beard grows so fast. I got a haircut a couple of days ago, and next week it'll be out like this. And I have to trim my beard almost every day to keep it trimmed. It just grows so fast. So within about 2-3 weeks, I can have a beard down like this. And I used to grow it out for Christmas. And then I'd put a Santa Claus hat on, and the kids just loved it, Anybody remember what I was doing? Oh, I was going to get the plow. Okay. What is Binks talking about? Is this the Fendt? Oh, I've got the Fendt. I didn't beef the Fendt up like I did the JCB. I've got the JCB. It's beefed up. I mean, it's like 1,500 horse, and the torque is up on it. I didn't do that with the Fendt, and you can tell that it's not. It's about normal speed for a plow, I guess. Looking for hair slowing down when I get older. My hair isn't it. My hair's thick as all get out. When I go to a barber, about every second or third haircut, they have to take what they call trimming shears to it, and because it's so thick, they have to thin it out. Thinning shears, that's what they call them. Fred says he's got a mini heat wave going on. Yeah, Daryl, I know what you're saying. Hank the Gamer's in the house. Hi, Hank. Are you surprised? Live by the sea, so not bad sea breeze. Yeah, well, we do too. I live on the ocean, and we do have cooler. It cools down at night, I'll tell you that. We could have 80, 90 degrees, and it's still, 50, 60 degrees at night, because that cool air comes off the ocean. So if we're talking streaming, I'm thinking about streaming, but the thing is, I hesitate. I mentioned in the last live stream that the reason why I don't do more live streaming is because I don't want to be committed. I can't commit my time to be, okay, it's Friday, it's 7 o'clock at night, and I'm committed to do a live stream every Friday at 7 o'clock. I can't do that. 7 o'clock rolls around and I'm doing something with the family, or 7 o'clock rolls around and I'm not feeling very good, or 7 o'clock rolls around and I just don't feel like playing games. This is not a job for me. a lot of the YouTubers that have big numbers, it's their job, and they have to be there, whether they want to be or not. I don't. So if I'm not feeling well, I don't want to be here trying to put a smile on and entertain somebody. If I'm not feeling well, I can't do it, and I don't want to. I don't want to be committed. Like, okay, I'm going to be doing a live stream tonight at 7 o'clock to 9 or 10 o'clock. Why? Because I'm obligated to. Do you really want to? No, I've been doing stuff all day. I'm tired. I just want to go to bed. Does that make any sense? So that's why I hesitate on doing a scheduled live stream. So what I'm thinking is I already do Tuesday and Thursday, and they're pretty much farming. And with the Farmers Dynasty and Farm Sim. So I'm thinking about doing maybe either a Monday and a Friday to go along with it, and take Wednesday and the weekend off, or maybe a live stream on the weekend. I can assure you that when my YouTube page was healthy, and I would put a video up and have 300-400 views in just an afternoon. When it was healthy like that, you didn't get the views on Monday much. Monday wasn't the best day. Weekends were definitely not that good. And so most live streamers would live stream Tuesday to Friday, sometime in that frame. Is Jesse here? Did I miss Tina? Yeah, Tina. Okay, we'll never see Tina again. She's seen my face. Jesse, how you doing, buddy? I didn't see Jesse come in. Yeah, happy birthday, old timer. Thank you, appreciate it. So I'm trying to think of what I can do. Now I was thinking of, I want to do like maybe a Friday night. I can do a live stream on Uncharted or something, some kind of game like Uncharted. Maybe some of the Lara Croft games, that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Daryl, I actually played GT5. I just don't record it. The main reason I didn't record it is I tried to keep games that were a little bit more family friendly. And GTA 5's kind of, it can be kind of vulgar. And I know the people that play it are. I know Wayne. You guys know Wayne. Wayne's the helicopter pilot that comes on once in a while. And Wayne had a group of people called Old Geezers. And we played Red Dead Redemption together. I was about right in the middle, age-wise. So there were a couple guys, a couple people older than me, and a couple that were younger, and we called ourselves the Old Geezers, and we go play Red Dead online. And it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I could try it. But yeah, that's the reason I haven't played it. I play the game. Not very often. I do play it. It's because I'm not very good at driving the cars. Not very good at all. I'm lucky to be able to ride a horse in Red Dead. So Tina, I saw that you got your apartment to approve your paperwork. Congratulations on that, I guess. That sounds like another hurdle out of the way. So Hank's barbecuing. Do a barbecue for my birthday. I want a birthday hot dog. Birthday hot dog. So, play Power Wash Simulator. Thanks. I saw that and I thought, oh, come on. You got to be kidding. I have one that I recently got. I played a little bit. And your granddad has a hotel and you inherit it. And it's a friggin' mess. And you have to go in and remodel the rooms and try to rent them to make enough money to remodel another one. And first you have to clean it up. I mean, it's a mess. It looks like a small room that had 30 homeless people living in it. I mean, it's just a mess. There's crap in the corner. I'm not talking about junk. I'm talking about crap in the corner and stuff like that you got to clean up. And it's a nasty game. Rabies shots. She gets spayed tomorrow. Hotel Renovator. Is that it? Binks? I don't remember the name of it. I've got that. I've been playing it occasionally. That makes more sense than having a game that you go around town washing people's houses. Are you kidding? It just didn't sound like, okay, what do you do after you wash 2 or 3 houses? Now what? Drive around at night and throw shit at them so you have to wash them again? Pardon my French. Now I'm wondering if this is going to show up. Well, the Sunkiss shows up. What about the Mountain Dew? No, see, the Mountain Dew doesn't show up because it's green. It doesn't show up. How about the Dr. Pepper? Kind of. It's got some yellow in it. Yellow and green doesn't work very good. The black comes out good. Good old 7-Up. See, the green part is gone. Well, kind of. If you can make it more white, it shows up. But if you turn it where the green shows. And the mellow yellow definitely doesn't show up. Unless I put it in front of my face. It shows up in front of my face because my face is supposed to show up. I better drink this. It's getting hot. The soda's getting warm. It sounds like a flipper game. I have one of those too. It's called House Flipper. I've got that one. So you buy up houses in town and you have to fix them up and resell them. I got that game and I played it 2-3 hours and got bored with it. Tomorrow's relaxation. What's that? Friday. School for the kid. The kids got out of school at noon today, but officially tomorrow's the last day of school. Oh, of course I did, Tina. Ask Andy. Andy will tell you people have been trying to get me to do camera for 10 years, and I've always said it will never, ever happen. Never. Yeah, it's my birthday. That's why I did it. You have House Flipper, Jesse? Yeah, this is my special for my birthday. I also had this. that's me about a year ago. I've lost a little weight since then. And that's my wife, Carol. This was an anniversary picture from about, wait a minute. Was this a year ago? I think so. But you can tell I got a little bit more gray hair. Anyway, I don't know why I did it. I'll tell you why I did it. Seriously, I told you that on my birthday I had a decision to make whether I was going to continue on doing this or not. And I was about 3/4 serious about that. There's a quarter of me says, nah, I'm going to keep going. But about 3/4 of the way I felt was that I'm ready to quit. I'm tired, I'm old, and I thought, well, hey, I'm going to be 70 in June. Maybe that's a good time to just come out and say, look, I'm done. And but then I thought, okay, maybe not. Let me go in and ask anybody that's willing to come on and watch me on my birthday what you think. Am I too old to be playing games? And it isn't the fact that a 70-year-old shouldn't be playing games. I don't feel that. I'm talking about me. If I go back and watch some of my older videos, I don't sound the same. I don't feel the same. And am I deteriorating in the quality of my entertainment because I'm getting older? And if I am, I don't want to do it anymore. So, and I noticed that on my page, I mean, I've got 5,000 subscribers, and I'm lucky to get 20 people watch a video. Something's wrong. And is it worth it? And so I decided on my birthday, I'm going to come out. This is me. This is who I am. I'm no different than I was yesterday. That's just that I'm 70 years old today. And ask if, am I wrong? Should I be thinking that maybe there's something else I can do to get more viewers? I don't know what it would be. Yeah, Tim, I'm looking about doing a Friday night video, but not a video, a Friday night live stream. But I want to do other games because I've been doing farming for 10 years. And I've told you that I don't actually play this game anymore. For entertainment, I don't play it. I come on and I'll do what I'm doing with you guys for 2 hours, and I shut this game off and I don't turn it on again until next week. I haven't played this game for a couple years now. I've just burnt out on it. And so if I do a different kind, I'm doing something different. Right now, I'm making Red Dead Redemption videos. And as of about episode 12, I think, I'm on the camera doing it. Because I've been doing this for a couple weeks now and just haven't been live streaming. Because I wanted to wait for my birthday and say, here I am. God, there's something in the air. My nose is just itching like crazy and the throat's full of garbage. Anyway, see, I can't remember things anymore. So what I was thinking is, I'm recording Red Dead. I'm also recording Mass Effect, the Legendary Trilogy, which I never played. I bought it and I started playing it. There's like about 20 DLCs added to it that I never played, to that trilogy. I've got a bunch of mods that I put on it. Not a bunch, but a few. And I'm recording that. And I don't know if I'm going to put it on the page or not, but I'm recording it. I've decided that I've got the Uncharted series that I bought, and I haven't played it. I've had it in my Steam. I've got 200 more games on my Steam account that I've never entered onto my computer. So I'm thinking about doing something like that. Well, thanks, Tina. Appreciate that. Tina thinks I'm still entertaining. Andy says so. Lumberjack Dynasty. I could, Jeremy, except for anybody that watched me do Farm Sim knew I hated the Lumberjack stuff. I really did. I never did much of the Lumberjack stuff in Farm Sim. No, I haven't played Call of Duty, and I'll tell you why, Jesse. I don't have the coordination. I don't have the hand-eye coordination to do all the buttons and stuff. I can't. I'm a button pusher. In fighting games and shooting games, first-person shooters, things like that, especially if it's a game where you need to do combination things, like push this button and that button and hold your nose and, all that kind of stuff. I can't do that. I don't have the coordination. So I'm not good at those games. I'm terrible at them. And it's very frustrating. So I get angry that I can't do them. So I probably won't play those kind of games. Hey, Dennis, how you doing? I saw Dennis sneak in. Well, thanks, Daryl. I have to admit that when people ask about me, my pat answer is that if you listen to me in my videos and watch my videos and you think that I'm a certain personality, you're right. I am. I'm no different in real life. I'm the same person. I've often said that, what you see is what you get. That's me. And I've had trouble with, I've watched YouTubers like I'm sure you guys have too, where they come in and they sound like a used car salesman. Hey, everybody, I'm so happy to be here. Oh, God, we're going to have a good time today. We're going to just. And I can't be like that. That's phony to me. I just couldn't do it. I am what you get. And that's why I worry about scheduling live streams, because if I'm not feeling good, I'm not going to be very entertaining. I can't fake it. I can't come on and pump myself up to be exciting and overly exciting, and that's just not me. If I'm having fun in a game, you're going to know it because you're going to hear it in my voice. Now you'll be able to see it on my face. And I'm really worried about Red Dead, because I am a pretty emotional type person when it comes to how should I say this? Games that you get into, it's like books that you get into, TV shows that you get into. So you get into a TV show where you like the characters and you really, they become somebody that you'd like to know in real life. And then they die in the thing, and you get, oh my God. It's like one of your best friends died. When I first played Red Dead Redemption, half the time at the end of the game, you see me with tears rolling down my eyes. I don't know if I can record that. I don't know if I want to be that on video. When I made the recordings, I could stop the recording, get over it, and then continue on. But I can't do that if I've got a camera on me. And so that's what I mean. I am who I am, and if you think my personality is a certain way, then that's who I am. I don't try to be phony. I wouldn't know how to. Good God, I make myself dizzy here. Where am I at? What am I doing? I'm lost. Jesse gets mad at his games too. I'm doing good, Dennis. Thanks for asking. Family's doing great. You've been playing core over hardcore? Thank you, Dennis. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Well, I'm a pretty good judge of character, I think. And I can tell if somebody's being phony or not. I've actually known people that have that kind of energy all the time. And they actually make me not angry. Don't take this wrong. But I've often said, "Good God, aren't you ever down? Doesn't anything ever bother you? You're so happy and goody two shoes. I don't want to be around you." You know, I've known people that had that kind of energy, and I wonder where in the hell do they get it? I've told you the story that about a couple of times a year, I'll wake up in the morning and I'll get up. I mean, I'll jump out of bed and oh my God, I feel so good today. I want to go out and just scream at the sky. I'm feeling so good. And the same thought enters my mind when that happens is, do other people feel like this every day? Because I only feel this way a couple of days a year. The rest of the time I get up and, oh God, it's another day, you know. Well, I'll try to make the best of it and do something that's fun, that kind of thing. But I don't have the energy that some people have, and I don't have that uppity feeling. By uppity, I don't mean, you know, snooty. I mean energy-wise, that uppity feeling. Like, man, I'd have to drink 10 gallons of caffeine to feel like that, and that would kill me. I don't want to die just to feel good. I don't know. Kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Thank you, Lori. Lori says, happy birthday. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. I hate birthdays, though. I really do. I don't hate them. Normally, I just ignore them. Fred's here checking emails from work. Don't get them mixed up. Lori, how you doing today? "21 again." I don't think I ever was 21. I think I grew up about 30. When I was a kid, I was 30 when I was born. I've always been old-fashioned. Never too old. Yeah. I tell you about this camera thing. The thing was, I was afraid, because I've seen it happen before, at work. There'd be somebody that you talk to on the phone every day for 5 years. Then you meet them in real life and you go, who the hell is that? They didn't look like their voice. And so I was worried about what people would think if they saw me. Well, especially if they think I'm 30 years old, which I'm not. And I don't sound like I am anymore. I was telling earlier that over the last year, I think I've been able to tell that my voice is not the same. I don't have the energy. I don't have the wit that I had before. I have to think more about things. I can't remember as much as I used to. Now, Carol says I'm full of it because she says I'm around you all day long, and there's nothing wrong with your memory. You're just as sharp as you always were. And I just got a call from my mom. Now, you guys know my mom died when I was 6. The woman I call my mom was somebody that took me in when I was young and helped me get through high school and college. Was a neighbor, a farmer. She had a little ranch, her and her family. And she knew that I needed a place to live, so she offered a room in her house. And then she fought for me to get their wherewithal from, the government to go to school and stuff. And so, yeah, she's my mom. She's like a foster mom. She called me today and she said, she says, how old are you again? And I told her, and I said, you don't remember? She goes, Well, it's hard because she said, when I look at your picture, you look about half your age. And no, that's crazy. Now, I think I look younger than I am, but it certainly isn't half my age. And I definitely don't act like I'm 70 years old. I never have acted my age, which I think is a positive thing. I'm very serious, and I'm very conservative in my thoughts. But I'm not above having a good time and joking around and that kind of thing. I'm not above that. Hey, Double Odd, how are you? Long time no see. How you been, buddy? I better check the chat. I haven't been watching it. I almost missed Double Odd. Did I miss anybody else? Let me grab my chat, go back a little bit. In my 50s? That's what a lot of people think. I used to have people come into my office when I was 60 and call me young man. And the funny part was, I was older than they were, and they just didn't know it. Oh, Ian Robinson. Yeah, I used to watch him when I first started. People that know me have heard the story about me and Ian Robinson. I don't know him. I've never talked to him. But some of the people that watched him were making bad comments on my videos, saying that I was ripping him off by what I was doing. And that was early on in Farm Sim 13. And it started when I started playing Idaho. I think it was Idaho. And they came on and said I was ripping off Ian Robinson. And I said, what? I said, I'm not. All I'm doing is playing the same game he's playing. And then I got to looking, and in reality, I had started playing it before he did. So who's ripping who off? If you're going to look at it that way, which I don't. But anyway, so that's when I stopped watching him and everybody else that played this game. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on the aught. I'm looking at Double Aught. I'm trying to catch up on the chat here because I think I missed some stuff. Who's Ian Robinson? Ian Robinson was a is a YouTuber from Canada, and he started his YouTube page up the same way I did. He just started playing Farm Sim 13, only he was from Canada, and he's a young guy, about half my age, and we both had channels that were about, I don't know, equal in at the time I started in subscribers and stuff, but and he's just somebody that played Farm Sim was all. And some of his viewers were after me because they thought I was ripping him off because we were playing the same game, the same farm, Idaho. Now, if you think about it, that's a stupid thing to say. I might be playing the same map as you're playing, but I've got different equipment. I don't play the same way you do. I do things differently. I may buy different fields than you're playing. You may be playing fields 3, 4, and 5, and I'm playing fields 7, 8, and 9. You may be planting corn, and I'm planting canola. How could I be copying him? How could I be ripping him off? That was just a stupid thing to say, but that was back when I first started, so it hurt me. I was upset that I'm not ripping anybody off. What are you talking about? And I started thinking about quitting. I almost thought about quitting because I didn't want to be picked on. And then I got to thinking about, oh, hell with it. Scorp says happy birthday. How do you know Scorp says happy birthday? I haven't seen him. Did Scorpion come on and I missed him? Yeah, that's right, Double Odd. I play the Rude Man way. On Discord? Okay. Cool. When I'm live streaming, I turn Discord off because I don't like all the dinging and, you know, that kind of stuff that happens. Yeah, I let it get to me, and I normally don't let things get to me like that.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Lori. And then I got to thinking about it, and I thought, oh, that's stupid. And I just stopped watching anybody else that played Farm Sim, because if anybody else then said something about me and somebody else, and I would say, I don't even know who you're talking about, because I don't watch anybody else that plays this game. And I didn't. I stopped watching everybody for two reasons. One, there's Scorpion. Hey, Scorp. Thank you. Appreciate it. One, I didn't want the controversy. And
oh,
two,
yeah.
I'm not real creative. I'm just not real creative. And so I was worried that if I watched somebody else that I'd start actually doing things that they were doing because it looked good. Hey, I like that idea. I want to do that. And so I stopped watching because I didn't want anybody saying, oh, you're doing the same thing such and such is doing. The Professional, I've watched him. Yeah, I've watched him. He plays Red Dead too, if I'm not mistaken. I watch a guy that does Red Dead Redemption. He's from Ukraine. I know he's had some problems over there, and I don't think he's in the country anymore. He and his family barely got out when they closed the border. His name is PvP Cat. I watch him, and he talks about The Professional once in a while on YouTube. Yeah, Tina's 72. Tina turned 70. Also, Tina turned 70 last week, I think it was. Wasn't it, Tina? Yeah, I've never watched Daggerwind. I never watched him. But that was nothing to do with Daggerwind. Daggerwind was just starting to get into it when myself and Ian Robinson were already doing it. And Daggerwind started growing. But after what happened to me with Ian, and I'm pretty sure if you even talked to Ian, he wouldn't even know who the hell I am. Because it wasn't anything to do with him and I. It was just people that watched him and I. So, Scorpion, are you 50 this year? Really? I didn't realize that. A lot of 72 today. Yeah, well, I'm only 70. I don't want to push 72. But anyway, Daggerwind. So the reason I didn't watch Daggerwind is simply because I stopped watching anybody that played Farm Sim because of those two reasons. One, I didn't want anybody coming after me for ripping somebody off. And two, I'm not very creative. So I was afraid that if I watched what somebody else was doing, I'd want to do that because it looked like it was a good thing to do. Well, I wanted to do things the Rude Man way. I didn't want to do things because I saw somebody else do it and thought it was cool. Oh, hell, I'm older than your mom? That's no surprise. I'm older than most people's moms. You're feeling it creeping up on you? I'd love to be 50 again. When people would ask me what age, if you could stay at an age, what would it be? And I over the years, I've thought a lot about it, and I've thought between 35 and 40. I think that would be just about right. At that particular age, you've been around long enough to know what the hell the story is. You're mature enough. You're about probably at your peak physically and mentally. And I just thought that that would be a decent age. These 20-year-olds are all stupid, you know. And so I thought, why would I want to be that young again? I don't want to. I was stupid at that age. And I was mature at that age. That's what I said. I always felt like I was born 30. I've always been kind of old-fashioned. The only thing I have to say about that is, you know, I'm a little bit old-fashioned in the way I think, but I'm open-minded. There's a difference. I'm not stuck in my ways. If I see something that is a younger way of looking at things and makes sense, then I'll say, hey, that makes sense. I'll do it that way then. I'm not above learning that there's other ways of doing things, or thinking that there's other ways of thinking. Now, Lori says, no brains. Hey, Scorp, are you still working from home mostly? 20-something. Well, there's another reason why I'm thinking 35 to 40. There's another reason. I've been around a few years. If you go back into when I was a Ute, when I was young, let's say when I was in high school and college, high school, let's take high school. In high school, there used to be a lot of potty humor, bathroom humor, you know, that kind of humor. By the time we graduated high school, we were over that. And now, people in their 30s are still into potty humor. And so I think that people nowadays are not maturing like we did back in my day. By the time we got out of high school, we were ready to get into work life, and you know, we were past the poo-poo jokes and bodily function jokes and things like that. They're not anymore. And we left home. I left home when I was 15, and I had to finish high school and go into college on my own, which meant I was working every night after school and weekends. And now you get people that are 30, 35 years old, they're still into potty humor, and they're living in the basement of their parents' house. So I think that, you know, being in my 20s again would not in this age, would not be the right age. I feel like I'm still wearing diapers. I just thought about that. I'm 70. I might have to go to the store this afternoon and buy myself some diapers. Oh, jeez. Is that dumping anything? It isn't, is it? Let's fix that. Come on. Why am I not dumping grain here? Am I on the trailer? I am on the trailer. Okay. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Yeah, See, you're proving my point. Yeah, you still have young kids. You still have young kids in the house. So, you know, that's different. I'm fairly sure, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm fairly sure that you don't do fart jokes at work. But you do with your kids. That's different. Kids are still into fart jokes. God, I'm sucking this big pop down. You can't see it because it's greenish. I have to put it in front of my face before you can see it. It's called Mellow Yellow. I haven't had it since I was a teenager. All right, why am I not able to switch trailers again? Come on. Well, that wasn't it. What's going on? Oh, I see what's going on. I had my, all right, I lost my chat. Hang on. There it is. I had my keyboard switched over to the other PC. I only have one keyboard and mouse now. It's all switched to the other computers via a switch system. And I forgot I had switched over to jump over there. Let me see if I can change here. There we go. All right, I got it. I ain't got it. Trying to get Alexa to do fart jokes. Did you see where a guy has a smart home and he has the Alexa app that runs his whole home? It was built that way. And he got a package delivered last week, and he has one of those camera things for a doorbell that it's got a camera on it so you can see. And it's a smart home. The camera has a recorder on it, and it's also got a speaker on it. And so it can do certain things. So it can see somebody coming to the front door to ring the doorbell, and it can talk to them. And there's certain messages like leave the parcel on the porch, or yeah, just leave the parcel on the porch, or it actually can talk to people. So he's at work, and this delivery guy delivers a package to his house, and as the delivery guy's walking away, he hears the doorbell say something, and he goes back to his truck and he calls into Amazon and said that this guy from inside his house was being racially bad to him, saying racial slurs to him as he delivered the package. So Amazon went in and shut his whole house down. So the guy gets home from work and he can't use anything. Everything's been shut down because his whole house is a smart home run by the Amazon app. And it took him a week to get it back, and he had to prove with videos and audios that he wasn't even home when this guy delivered it. So whatever the guy heard was wrong. Like maybe the guy's got headphones on and he thought he heard something. Anyway, so Amazon can shut his whole house down? I mean, I'm using those stupid things. I might have to get rid of them myself. Because, you know, they listen all the time. And you say, oh, how could they listen all the time? They are listening because when you say their name, they answer, don't they? If they weren't listening all the time, how could they know you were talking to them? And how many times, if you've had those things, have you been talking to somebody and not say their name, but they will interrupt you with something about what you were just saying. I've had that happen to me several times where we're talking about maybe a product or something, and they come and say, well, on Twitter it says that such and such. What? Who was even talking to you? Yeah, they're listening all the time. So be worried. Be very worried. Is 447 where you're at, Tim? All right, so what am I missing now? All right, I had to catch up on the chat. I had to reduce the size of my chat because my microphone is hiding half of it. Yeah, I'm sure, because they are listening all the time. And it's a slippery slope. When they first start doing something, how many times have you heard that the government has done something and it's for customer service, or we want to be able to help you when you have problems and things like that? And then you say, but what if they decide to take that information and use it for something you don't want them to use it for? Oh, we would never do that. We're only doing this to help you out. So Amazon, they know where you're at. They know how much you drive. They know what you buy. They know where you shop. They know where you work. They know everything about you. Well, who else is getting that information? Oh, we wouldn't send it to anybody else. And then you find out they're selling it to the government. And there's an easy way to prove some of this. Go on your computer or your phone right now and look up a product that you have never bought or never thought about even using. Let's say you're a city folk. You're a city folk, and you would never have need of a chainsaw. Okay? Go on your computer and look up chainsaw in a search engine like Google. Just look up chainsaw. Or go to Amazon and type in chainsaw. The next thing, you're going to get emails. You're going to get pop-ups in every window that you go to on the internet that's going to say, hey, we got something you might be interested in. It's a steel chainsaw. We sell turbo saws. You start getting advertisements for saws. How would that happen if they didn't have all your information and share it with everybody? They do. It's true. They know everything. I was watching some government agent here the other day, and they were talking about they've been using programs for years that track where people are in their cars, and they had a name for it I'd never heard of. And he said, you've never heard of it because it's a government thing. It's a government program. And they've been using it for years. And they're gathering information on everybody. And so far, they haven't been actually kind of using it, but they're going to start using it. If you are not following the line, if you're not being the kind of citizen they think that you should be, they're going to start using some of this information. And the way they use it is they're starting to put together. You know what the carbon credits are? If you watch anything about the environment, you'll know what carbon credits are. They're putting together a program that's going to keep track of social credits. So they're going to take the information that you're dealing with on social media. They're going to categorize you. They're going to pigeonhole you. and they're going to see what kind of a citizen you are socially. How do you think? Who do you support? How do you think socially on Facebook and other things like that? And they're going to put together a credit score on your social, on who you are as a citizen. They already do it in China. They've got social credits, they call them. And they'll say something like, have you ever wondered why you see a lot of Chinese people out sweeping the city streets and stuff? They're trying to boost their social credit score so that they can get food, or they can be at the top of the list to get something, because your credit score is going to make a difference whether you can get a loan or not. The United States is starting to do something like that. So don't be surprised if it happens, because they're already working on it. And if you don't believe me, go to the Congress and start looking up information on any bills that are available. They just passed a couple of bills that have something to do with that. And they're kind of sneaky in how they do it, too. They'll take a bill that's important to most people, and before they pass it, they'll add these little things to it that nobody looks at. In the fine print, they'll add something, and that's how they're doing it. And then the thing gets passed, and then they add it to something else. And birthday for cake? Yeah, I'm gonna do just an angel food cake. If you look at the different cakes you can eat, angel food isn't that bad, especially if you don't put anything with it. What I'll generally do is a sponge cake, an angel food cake, and maybe fresh strawberries. If you're diabetic, strawberries are one of the things that you can eat a lot of. Strawberries don't do too much to you as far as your blood sugars and stuff, so you can eat a lot of strawberries. Rice, raisins, those things are terrible. You eat a bowl of rice, and man, that's like instant sugar, because it turns to instant sugar. Raisins, the same thing. If you were to eat grapes as a diabetic, they say that maybe 13, you can have 13 grapes. Raisins, you can drop that way down. Raisins are different because they're cooked, and they're turned into almost solid sugar. Yeah, that's generally what I do.
Yeah.
I don't eat a lot of cake. Get Tina out of here. All right, Tina. Did I hit that thing, or did it just get knocked out of whack? I haven't been concentrating on the game today. All right, Tina, take care. Is my face getting red? It's getting hot in here. I might have to turn the air conditioner on. I can't tell because that light is pretty bright. If I turn that light off, no, it's not too bad. Makes a difference. Well, I don't play it anymore, Scorp. I only come in and live stream it. And Tuesday is Farmer's Dynasty, and Thursday is Farm Sim. So I'm only playing 2 hours a week. You got a tornado watch as well? 94 degrees. You can keep that, buddy. Aliens hit the field. Oh, it's a crop circles. Let's go out here and do a figure eight. Not a very good one. It's not a very good one. Let's see, what else can we do crop circle wise? Scorpion out of here. Still playing Minecraft? Yeah, I started playing Minecraft again because 1.2 came out. Okay, let me draw something here. Let's see. We'll do one of those, and then hang on. What's that look like? Space aliens. Oh, God. It's a good thing Carol doesn't watch this. That may not, I might not have done a very, very good job. I don't know what the hell that looks like. Yep, I screwed it up though. All right, I did get, my face is really getting red now. Growing a ton of bamboo for floors. I've been told, I just started playing again yesterday. I didn't have it on my new PC. I put 1.2 on, and I had to take the shaders off because they didn't, I need new shaders now. But I heard that the bamboo you can make into a bamboo wood now, so that you can make lumber wood out of bamboo. I haven't seen how to do it yet, but it sounded interesting. What? What'd I do? One side is off? Depends on the angle you're looking at it. Besides, isn't that true? I mean, you do have two sides of your body. I've seen people with, you know, stronger right arm, you know. I'm debating whether to say this. Most women have, they're not the same size. They're not the same size. One's usually bigger than the other one. So, how do we know that that isn't correct anatomically? One of them is a little bit larger, though, isn't it? That's awful. God. Now I'll never come back on again. Normal to left or right? It depends from the angle of the dangle. The dingle. The little bits. Okay, so I never got a consensus from you guys. So I need to know, do I continue on? Am I too old to be playing this damn game? Am I getting senile? Is my voice giving out? What can I do to get more people? I don't know what I can do. Do you like the camera or not? Should I continue with that? It's almost too late because I've already made about 10 Red Dead Redemption videos with me on camera. So, and I started doing Mass Effect Legendary. I've got at least 3 episodes on camera of that. Okay, Scorp, good to see you, buddy. Leslie was here. Oh, no, don't tell me that. There goes my family-friendly channel. Tina says no. Bink says yeah, quit. All right, Andy, I appreciate you guys. Well, we'll see what happens. All right, Lori. Okay, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to look at doing different games. Daryl says no, you should not quit, but you should investigate different games if you're worried about your numbers. Yeah, the problem is that I'm shadow banned by YouTube, and so if I do a new game, nobody's going to know it unless they already see me or know me, or they accidentally, you know, fall onto my page. That's the problem. YouTube doesn't support me anymore at all. So there's no way for me to get new subscribers because I've never advertised it's at all. It's different. Thank you, Nightwolf. All right. Well, okay, I'm going to think about it. I'm thinking about starting up maybe a Friday live stream of a different game. Like I said earlier, I want to play Uncharted. I'd like to get into. I've got all of the Assassin's Creed games that I haven't played. So I might start playing some of those. I might not go from the very start. I might start out at the last trilogy, starting with Origins, and then end up at what is it? Shoot, not Ragnar, right? Not Ragnarok. What's the last Assassin's Creed? Anyway, there's 3 of them that is they kind of go together. It's like a trilogy. The last 3, I put 4 up. The last three. Anyway, I might start doing some of that. Yeah, I could do that. That'd be an easy one, Daryl. Well, okay, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here because I've got some birthday stuff to do. Family wants to do some things. And it's Thursday. Have a good weekend. I might start tomorrow with a new live stream. We'll see how I feel. Or maybe this weekend. We'll see how it goes. And Aiden says happy birthday. Thank you, Aiden. I appreciate it. Double Lot. Good to see you, Double Lot. 4Bad, RR, see ya. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. And, yeah, watch for it. I might start doing an Uncharted video. I am doing other videos that I might put out, but they're recorded. We're talking about some live streaming now. So I might come on and do some live streaming of different games. And anyway, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Thanks for putting up with me all these years. Thanks for the happy birthday wishes. I appreciate it more than you know. And love you guys. Ta-ta for now.